Welcome to this algebra lesson on multiplying decimals. Today, we are going to focus specifically on counting decimal places and understanding exactly where the decimal point goes in your answer. First, let's clear up a common mistake. When you add decimals, you must line up the decimal points. But when you multiply decimals, you do not need to do that. In fact, it's easier if you just align the numbers to the right, ignoring the points for a moment. Here is the three-step strategy we will use. Step 1. Ignore the decimal points completely and multiply as if you are dealing with whole numbers. Step 2. Count the total number of decimal places in the original problem. And Step 3. Move the decimal point in your answer to the left by that total count. Let's look at Step 1 with the example 0.3 times 0.2. We ignore the zeros and the points. We just think 3 times 2. The answer is 6. That is the first part of our solution. Now for Step 2. Look back at the original numbers. 0.3 has one digit after the dot. 0.2 also has one digit after the dot. So 1 place plus 1 place equals 2 total decimal places. Finally, Step 3. We take our whole number answer, which was 6, and we need to move the decimal point 2 places to the left. Since 6 is a whole number, the point starts on its right. We move it once, past the 6, and then again. To do this, we need to add a 0 placeholder. So the final answer becomes 0.06. Let's try a slightly harder example, 1.2 times 0.4. First, multiply 12 by 4, which gives 48. Next, count the decimal places. 1.2 has one place and 0.4 has one place. That is a total of 2 places. So we move the decimal point in 48 2 steps to the left, giving us 0.48. Why does this work? Think about area. If you have a rectangle that is 0.6 units wide and 0.4 units tall, you are finding a fraction of a unit square. On a grid, this covers 24 small squares out of 100. That is 24 hundredths, or 0.24. Sometimes you might run out of digits. Consider 0.03 times 0.02. 3 times 2 is 6, but we have a total of 4 decimal places to count. We need to move the point 4 times to the left starting from 6. This means we must add 3 zeros in front of the 6 to make space. The result is 0.0006. To summarize, always multiply as if there are no decimals first. Then, count the total decimal digits in your problem and move the point that many times in your answer. Remember, if you run out of room moving to the left, just add zeros as placeholders.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.